what happens when a child is left to raise himself. Every parent thinks their child is safe at school or at home, but sometimes, it's not the school that's dangerous. It's what happens when you're too busy to notice the company they keep. Meet Chijioke. A bright boy, full of potential, but his world is falling apart. His parents, too busy to notice, are more focused on their work than on him. At night, when the house is quiet, Chijioke makes his escape. He's no longer interested in homework or the lessons his parents preach. He's looking for something else. Then he meets Kingsley. The cool kid. The bad influence. And for the first time, Chijioke feels seen. Kingsley was a bad influence to Chijioke, always skipping school, smoking. Skipping school becomes routine. Smoking behind the school becomes a badge of honor. Chijioke starts to believe that this is where he belongs. His grades slip, Chijioke's school performance started to drop, he was no longer passing his exams or take his studies serious again, but his parents don't notice. They didn't notice that their precious son is no longer the son they knew, all because they are too busy with work to pay attention to their son, or maybe they just don't care enough to check. One day his mother was searching for some documents in his room and came across Chijioke's school report, and she was heartbroken. The truth finally comes out. But it's too late. The damage is already done. That night they confronted their son with picture of Kingsley the bad influence smoking with their son on their son's phone, but Chijioke couldn't hide it anymore. He opened up to his parents about everything and blamed them for not giving him attention. Ngozi and Emeka, Chikoki's parents, took him to see a therapist because of the level of damage their son had been through. The therapist counseled Chijioke. It said, when a child feels neglected, he looks for affection in the wrong places. Chijioke's behavior starts to spiral, and no one is watching. The truth hurts. But the damage is done. How could they let this happen? But there's hope. It's never too late to fix what's broken. With support, understanding, and guidance, Chijioke starts to rebuild himself again. Chijioke, after some weeks of visiting the therapist, realized his wrongs and apologized to his parents. Healing begins with an apology. And for Chijioke, his family is ready to listen, to understand, and to support him. The journey to redemption isn't easy, but it's worth it. A fresh start. A chance to make things right. Chijioke is no longer defined by his mistakes, but by his potential to change. His parents changed school for him in order for him to have a new start and environment. Chijioke is no longer skipping class. No more distractions. Chijioke is turning his life around, one decision at a time. His father makes out time to be with his son and spend some quality time with him. It's never too late to reconnect. To make things right. Chijioke and his father are rebuilding their relationship, step by step. In the end, it's love that brings us back. No matter how far we stray, family is the anchor we can always come back to. Never too late to change. Never too late to rebuild. The story tells us, the parents, to always look out for our children, entrusting them in the hands of the teachers and house help is never enough, because no one will take care of your child like you. The parents know what they are doing after school and in school. Always have conversation with your children to know them better.